Looking within is what I'm focusing on at the moment, and I'm covering it in my next radio podcast, which I'm currently recording. I wanted to really get another message out there, especially during these times where I've noticed a lot of anger brewing at the surface. Some of it justified, others it seems as though some people are looking for an outlet, or looking to point the finger, looking to blame either the elite, the darker undertones of the world, other people that they know, people that they know from a distance, which is something that kind of goes out of balance because we do forget that our own plate might not be necessarily clean. So it's really taken us to a position where we have to question whether our actions and the energy that we're projecting is going to be part of the solution or part of the problem. Because as we are all learning through time, energy is everything, and what we project out really dictates what we get back. Based on my own opinion, of course, I believe that an aggressive, a vengeful and quite negative energy can be quite counterproductive. Negative against negative usually doesn't give good results, and it's something throughout human history that we seem to have not really learned from. We want to rise up, we want to fight, and don't get me wrong, I used to always be about revolution and, you know, the underdog rising up and basically resetting the way the planet's going. But I've gone full scale the other way in a sense, where I'm aware of a lot of the imbalances in the world, but I've realised that it's washing your hands of your own responsibility when you become quite focused on looking at the external reasons rather than the reasons that you're contributing, because we do forget that we're contributing to the system that we want to speak up against. All the things that we disagree on or we think are wrong and need to change in the world are justifiable, but we often forget that the things that we're buying into daily is the system that we're actively venting against, from the use of our social media like we're doing right now, the need for retail therapy. Really, it doesn't need to be anything excessive. It's our daily interactions with the system, like our food. We no longer buy or grow this ourselves, which is something that comes along with a change of time, but we're also reliant on third parties now, that there's middlemen involved, and while we're venting and pointing fingers and saying who needs to change, we're forgetting who holds the power. And the power is usually within us, because we are the ones supporting the systems that we are disagreeing on. From eating meat on our own plates that we don't know the source, we don't really associate ourselves with having supported the slaughter of what we're eating. So we've become really desensitised from a lot of things, and my radio show is going to be all about that this week, and I'm hoping that it does give you a positive way to look at the ways in which we could maybe look within to create a more productive energy for the collective to move forward.